Okay, this is my version of my latest F-22 with the smaller wingspan. It's basically a version 1, or it's really a 77% sizing of the full-size latest version of rcpowers.com F-18. And it was going to be my latest and pristine model. Took it out for its maiden flight, and when we came in for a pass, we didn't realize there was a big board fence off to our right, and we smacked this guy full speed into a fence post. And you'll notice that that these nose that's a piece of egg carton glued to the front nose to take care of that, and the battery actually came forward and broke the front there loose, and we had to kind of glue him back together. And then of course back here on the wing, it just you know hit that wing, and it took that wing completely off. And so he's been fixed, and he should be ready to fly. One thing I wanted to point out is when Dave describes taping the control surfaces with this high-strength packaging tape, he runs the fiber of the tape in line with the hinge joint, which really doesn't provide any additional strength. In fact, you can tear that tape, lengthwise, to actually separate it into smaller pieces, so you're not gaining any strength. But if you rotate it 90 degrees so that the fiber elements of the tape run perpendicular to the joint that you're trying to hinge, then you've actually gained the full strength that you want with the taped hinge. And the other thing I've done recently is this model does not have carbon rod in the wing, and what it does have is this is actually along the edge of that KF foil. I've taken the bonding tape, the fiberglass tape that they wrap in large boxes and shipping. Sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's white, and it's crimped on, and it's a heck to cut because it's a really strong fibered plastic tape. Well, if you take that and fold it in half lengthwise to make kind of like an angle iron, and glue that on the corner edge of your KF foil, you've actually got the strength of the carbon fiber without the expense. So I've been doing that here recently, and it's worked out very well. And it's also, when you do break a wing like this, it's actually easier to repair. It's just as strong. You don't get that wobbling from flight of your wings. So it stabilizes the wings really well, but yet it still lets go when it needs to, when it hits a stagnant object like this one did. So that's my suggestions for today. And if you're building, don't be intimidated by using a popsicle stick or a barbecue skewer like we did here. I don't know, let me get this to where you can see it. That is a popsicle stick, because right here in this section of the body where you've got this big hole cut in it, is a very weak point. Now, in the Scott's first, he came out with this super fast latest version, which is actually a thin, it's got about half the thickness in the body here, in the fuselage. It's actually taken away a lot of the structural strength, so I've noticed that I have to, if I'm really rough on these models and crashing them and that, have to reinforce them with a little reinforcement. And the glue, if people worry about weight, I put all my models together with hot glue. It works great, it works fast, you don't have to worry about it. And then when I want a good bond, I've been using this, you see this white edge here. That's that Gorilla Glue 2 times faster glue. It actually sets in about an hour, so you can clamp it and keep working. About an hour, take your clamps off, but then it hardens, you know, within a couple hours, and it's ready to go the next day. And I found that to really be structurally strong. I mean, it's stronger than the foam, so if you do crash, it's the foam that's going to give way and not the joint itself. So that's my suggestions on today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and do come back.